My favorite track is
Hello, everyone.
Oh.
Dobry wieczór. Witamy wiścig na naszym dorocznym widorzeniu GPVWC. Now, switching to a language I'm slightly more familiar with. Good evening, everyone. Sorry for butchering the Polish. Welcome to our annual GPVWC Day event. As always, it's fantastic to see so many familiar faces and new faces here tonight. This year we are celebrating in Poland, a choice that reflects how our league is growing bigger and more international. Poland is one of the another incredible for our community. This year was even more special because we celebrated 25-year-old racing. GPVWC started in the year 2000 before online racing was even a thing. This milestone speaks volumes about the passion, dedication, and resilience of everyone involved: drivers, managers, management, and just anybody who's ever had any opportunity to cross the path of GPVWC. This growth wouldn't be possible without you, our community members, and especially all the ones, the volunteers that put their time on the line to make everything possible. So there's the biggest thanks to them. A special mention tonight has to go to our management team as well. They are the unsung heroes, really, working tireless behind the scenes, pouring hundreds and hundreds, and I think we're being conservative here, of hours into creating the experiences we enjoy. Tonight, as always, is about celebration. It's about recognizing our achievement, recognizing our people, and the unique spirit that makes our league more than just a league, but a family. So let's celebrate together, and hopefully you'll enjoy the night. As always, we'll have some recurring parts of our presentation. There will be a quiz, and then hopefully we'll be able to all together go into Warsaw and get Stefan celebrate in this fantastic city together. I think the very first thing we have to do is move on to our awards. As we all know, the strength of our league GPVWC lies in its incredible community. Tonight we take a moment to celebrate the individuals and teams who are going above and beyond during 2024, earning the admiration, respect, and sometimes jealousy of their peers. These awards are extra special because they're not chosen by just anybody. They're chosen by you, the community, managers of GPVWC. And the votes don't reflect just performance. The votes reflect sportsmanship, passion, and the value that make this league what it is. So without further ado, let's honor those who made their mark this year, starting with FS2. As always, we will have several categories, and we'll just nominate the winners one by one. F2 awards for this year. Best driver go to Mateusz Majka. Best team to Optiminal. Best roof as well. As the most skilled of you may have recognized, the best rookie categories come to FS2. We had a debate because most of the drivers are actually rookies in FS2, but congratulations, obviously, to the inaugural winner of this category. We continue with the awards for the best Apex Grand Prix. Best of the rest to Magnus Optional. And most improved drivers for Patrickos Magnusson. Last but not least, the best livery. Yes. For future reference, we should also put the name on. On to the FS1 awards. Best driver is Mike Quint. Best team, Malta Force. John Follower. And best rookie, Pavel Andrzej. Best new team, MS Performance. Best of the rest, Pavel again. Most improved driver, Mike Print. For the best livery, on to Super Lights. Best team, and best rookie, Alex. On to best new team for Spark Racing team. Jan Dragoon for best of the rest.
What Jan Dragoon as well. That's why.
Okay.
You will not. I hear grumbles from the back rows already. You will not believe it, but the presentation may have been finished only recently.
Think we did do one at the bottom.
Months in advance. But obviously, the awards, we've only found the results only recently. That the easiest one. On to best livery. And the awards for the Queen category of GPVWC, the Super League. Best driver, Jan Ratcliffe. Best team, THR. Best rookie, Carlos Martin. Top esports as best new team. Robin Panzer. Best of the rest. I know it's TOP. And most improved driver, we got a draw, a tie from Jan Randqvist. And Mark Schulze. Finally, on to the best livery. For all the winners of the awards, we've decided that this year we'll go back to the nice diplomas, but we'll, for convenience as well, we'll share them in a digital form. So you can print it, you can not print it, you can leave it as your background. your choice. Fancy. On to one of the most cherished traditions of the, first of all, congratulations to all the winners tonight. Your achievements remind us of why we are here, to share our passion for racing, to push boundaries, and celebrate one another. Thank you as well to everybody who voted, and made these awards a true reflection of the community, and to those who actually tallied out the votes as well. Let's keep this spirit alive and look forward to another amazing year in 2025. Now, before we go on to the next parts of our presentation, there's a part of our day that is beloved and waited for all, the pop quiz. Proper tradition. So, if I can ask my little favorite assistant, we brought pens this year. You know, it took us 15 So, as always, please team up in pairs, groups of 2, and choose a team name. So, for the benefit of those at home, Stefan, for once you weren't doing anything wrong. Yeah. What's wrong with you? For the benefit of everybody at home as well, if you want to play along, the questions for round 1 for Super League and Super Lights. Question number 1, Young Rankless is crowned as a 2024 GPVWC Super League champion. What championship position did he end up in during 2023? Second, GPVWC Super League, so variety of winners during 2024. How many different race winners did the season have? Green Stripes Racing reached a certain number of Super League starts during the 2024 season. Which milestone number of races did it reach MNAS? Which Super League team used the number 9 on their car this year? Name all 4 GPVWC Super League engine manufacturers in 2024. True or false? Alex Leroux is GPVWC first French champion. The 2024 GPVWC Super Light season, so a very big crash at the start of one of the races. At which circuit did this happen? Which team did David Fidok depart before joining True North Motorsports? Alessandro Maggi and Alex Leroux collided on the last lap of the British Grand Prix. Following post-race penalties, who won the race? And finally, how many different drivers started racing Super Lights this year? You got 5 minutes.
I feel like you might have a calendar. It's kind of really.
That's the
Yeah. My guy. I was talking to my mom. Oh, yeah, that was my. Oh, fuck's sake. Who's not my wife? Actually, close to fire. I'll give you yeah, the thing is, right name. What? It is right name. Right name. Can we give it back?
I don't know something.
So, gentlemen, time is up. Time is up. So, off with the pens. Off with the pens. So please now give your paper to one of the other teams.
I know it's not.
So the answer to the questions. Answer to question one, Young Anfest's position in 2023. Jan, you want to tell us?
It goes third.
It is third, indeed. Question two, how many different race winners we had? The answer was 7. Jan, Tom Stevens, Mark Schlüter, Adam Maguire, Jan Tyen, Carlos Martin, and Fernando. Away we go. Green Stripe Racing passed the milestone of 200 Super League race starts. Wow. Question 4, which car holds number 9 in Super League this year? It's Epic Racing. The engine manufacturers, and remember it's 1 point per each ride manufacturer, are Quasar, Reventon, Viper, and Vulcan. Is Alex Leroux the GPVWC first French champion? The answer is yes. 2024 saw a massive crash at Standard One Racing and Super Lights. In which race was it? The answer is Imola. Which team did David Faddock depart to join True North Motorsports? Nocturne. Following Following those race penalties in the British Grand Prix, who won that race?
I'll do it.
Does the winner want? So the notes that I got from thank you so much to and Christine as well who made this quiz. The notes say in the results, accepted answers are Sandeep Singh, any other attempt of correcting writing his name. Sandeep is now. And finally, how many different drivers started racing super lights this year? The answer is 56.
Will, let us count the points.
So please mark next to the team name the points, and then Mr. Menno will collect all the necessary.
Yes.
So back to us, as Menno counts the point, thank you Menno. It's time to look both back at the last 12 months and also forward to the 12 months that will come. This year, like any other in the history of our league, has brought its share of positives and challenges. As a community, we've seen success, but also a few negatives that we have to take into stock. One of the biggest challenges was, of course, the recent attack that we suffered as a community. Let's be clear, this is not an attack towards the management or any individuals. It was an attack on all of us in the disrupting what we built all together. But instead of breaking us, it has made us stronger. It has reminded us of the resilience and the strength and unity that define us at GPVWC. As the old famous saying goes, we need to be at our best when in our worst, and that's exactly what we're doing. It is time to take a stand about what we believe in. While we always celebrate our diversity of people, opinions, creed, anything, we want this community to be a welcoming home for everyone. Hate, abuse, disrespect should have and will have no place in our community. And we will enforce this more stronger and strongly than before. For the last 25 years, we've been defying the odds, keeping this league going, and rebuilding after every setback. Those who've been here for a long time, Chris, and many others will know, we always come back from the ashes, no matter how bad it is. So mark my words, we will be back, and we will be better than before. And this is for all of you within our community. Of course, challenges, while difficult, are also opportunities for growth. This attack has been a wake-up call for all of us and a catalyst for positive change. It showed us that we cannot rest on our laurels. We need to adapt, we need to innovate, and continue building a community on top of a league that we can all be proud of. For 2025, we're setting our sights even higher on and off the track. And that goes into anything we're doing. The way we operate, the way we talk to everybody within the league. We've obviously have taken your feedback as well into account, and obviously as Mason knows, and is very, very handily made, there's been a very useful survey that went through the whole community. Because one of the pillars of GPVWC has always been the community's involvement in setting our future. Whether you're a driver, a manager, an admin, or simply somebody who passionately follows the league, your voice matters, your voice is heard. And we're proud to say we've had an overwhelming response to our recent feedback initiative. First of all, we want to give a heartfelt thank you to everybody who took the time to contribute. This feedback goes us and give us good insights onto what we need to improve and what we'd like to see next year. It was also all the positive things that the community recognizes and acknowledges. It's fantastic to see so much positivity around the quality of racing, the competitiveness of the league, and our welcoming on most days, our Discord and overall community feel. The structure, the career ladder, even the stewarding received praise, which is an encouragement for the work the teams is putting behind the scenes. Of course, there's also many areas to work on, and the feedback that we got highlights them. Topics like the maturity of the financial system, the features for team management, the format of the points, were among the points that were raised most often. Some of these decisions are still being debated internally among the admin group, but we hear you, and we'll, your feedback will guide the choices that we make for 2025. Of course, we will announce all the changes and all these decisions in due course between now and the start of the season, but we want to show you work is taking place. One of the things we're also looking already into is, for example, the RD sessions. We know that in the current shape of form, while they serve the purpose of getting points at teams, they're not the most exciting sessions. So we're evaluating new ways to strike a balance between making it a challenge for the teams and making it also something that is quick and easy to grasp and gives us the points. We've been discussing track limits. Community overwhelmingly supports the current setup, but there's still a few discussion to do, especially when it comes to overlap and overtaking. In regards to the GPV media group, there's been a lot of great feedback, but as always, we need more people volunteering to help us achieve these improvements. For once, I want to say the work they do is absolutely incredible. We've seen an incredible step forward between previous years and this year, and obviously it's because more people allow more ideas to be tried and not to be too heavy on anybody in particular. So if you're passionate about this, if you want to have a start also in media, and we've seen plenty of us go on from us onto bigger stages, we'd love to have you on board. We're always going to be committed to taking your feedback seriously, not just for the league core structure, but also when it comes to tracks, events, and how we connect with all of you. Together we can make 2025 even more exciting for everyone involved. And I can't wait to show you all the things we have in store as well for the next few years. So thank you once again for sharing your thoughts with us. Your passion, creativity, and honesty are what makes this community special. We're excited to move forward into the new season, and we cannot wait to see how all these ideas that you contributed will come to life on and off the track. What's the next slide? No, there's some this one. So we've spoken a bit, and without getting too much into the details because it's not the place and moments. In terms of 2025, our priority remains delivering the best possible racing experience on the track. But we're also focusing on another unique strength of ours, the things that make us stand out as a league. We're working on a new website. And also a better management structure to make sure everything works more smoothly and is more engaging. We know the frustration when you're waiting for an answer, most normally from me, and that is not coming. We want to make sure that everybody's empowered with the tools to get those answers, so get to a person that can give you the answer. As I mentioned, work continues also on the media group side. We've seen the work, for example, on social media, the production efforts for the broadcast ramping up. We've been reaching new audiences, and we're making our league a more appealing product for the outside world. This is the way we show the great racing and the great work we do, both on and off the tracks. But these steps are just the beginning. We want to grow. We want to continue innovating and making 2025 the best year of our league. And obviously, a few more words about what happened recently. When the league grows, and obviously more people, different ideas, different opinions, different level of also age and maturity come into play, friction occurs, and we all know that. But the community is what has always been the founding base on our league. And it's the passion, the commitment, the resilience that kept us going throughout all the years, throughout all the crises. And we have to keep remembering that this is what it's all about, and the people that, for example, in this room are the one on which the league is built. So thank you once again for being part of the journey. And I hope you all enjoy what's in store for you and for the league. Now, I think going forward, we have trophies.
Working?
Yes. This is working. We just bought it. So the trophies, so I would ask the help of Chris. We start with FS2. Drivers champion for this year in FF2 is Mateusz Michael.
Thanks.
On to the teams. KD86 Powerhouse, congratulations. Moving on to Formula Sprint 1, congratulations to Mike Quains, champion. And for the teams, Malta Force GP.
Thank you.
Super Lights, congratulations to Alex Lehoux for winning. And team's champion, Road to Formula Racing.
Oh,
And you got us some. Yeah.
Why?
Because I didn't bring you last year, innit? So.
It's tradition. Take a step forward, Sandeep, otherwise you
Yeah, of
have
course.
some graphics on the.
Forward.
Yes.
And on to super lights. Yeah. We do drop these little Easter eggs to see if you guys are paying attention. Super League, world champion, Young Ranchers. And the team's champion for the Super League, Char. Now, there's really one Menlo should be in the window for this one. Yes, if you could. In the meantime, we can do the second round of the quiz.
RNG, let's go.
Still got your pens?
Stop. Hurry. You can message me later. Send the fire alarm. Come on, so everybody leaves.
Yeah, we are doing it. This time definitely.
So, questions for those at home is a round of Formula One Sprint 1 and Formula Sprint 2. Formula Sprint 1, so Victor, even though dominating the first half of the season, how many feature races, so the first race of the pool, do you win in a row? Second, true or false, this season FS1 saw 15 different teams compete against each other. True or false? And name the 4 FS1 teams that did not score a podium finish during 2024. Question 4 is Malta Force celebrated the 400 Grand Prix start in the series in 2024. What two primary colors did they use in the celebration livery? True or false, Formula Sprint 1 a driver for 6 different continents this year. True or false, Mateusz Majka is the GPVWC first Polish Formula Sprint 2 or Formula champion. 7, name one of the car numbers of the GPVWC Academy team. 8, which of these drivers did not reach 0 license points in the past 2 seasons? Formula Sprint 2 championships are a unique display of F1 retro liveries during the Brazilian Grand Prix. Which other track had the honor of having mainly retro liveries? And finally, which of these drivers are not driven for KB86 Powerhouse all time, not just 24? Slightly different shape.
Normally one. Spoke during I can't tell you, sorry. My friend's number? Question, if you do a wrong answer, if you circle, does it take both of you, right? Otherwise, you circle all of them. Like, which one of these drivers has not driven for KB86? If I circle all of them, I will get all the points.
No, you can only circle one.
Let's do another break.
So, good time to put down the pens, or you still? So, gentlemen, put down your pen. Ladies as well. Time to put down the pen and swap the papers. But before I read the answers, Menno is like round 2, question 1. Answer to question 1, which falls the season of FS1. Name the 4 FS1 teams that did not score a podium finish in 2024. The teams are DMS Sunedits Racing, 100-1, Hyperion Esports, and Alpha Delta Racing. Malta Force had a special celebration livery. Which color did he use? The colors were gold and black. Formula Sprint 1. No. Oi. Done. It's always you.
Okay. The question 3, it has 3 points in total, where it says 1 point for 2 teams and then additional point for all, correct?
This is 0. This is 0 point.
Oh.
This is 0 point.
Is it like
Everyone's extra point.
You only get one right. You get
One point for 2 teams.
True or false? Formula Sprint 1 had drivers from 6 different continents this year. That's true. We had plenty of European racing racers. Isaac Clark from North America, Matthias Canapino from South America, Manu Manikandan from Asia, Osa McNanny from Africa, and Tom Sadley from Australia. Well, he's Oceania.
yeah, but you also have Scott Slack.
Oh, I always thought he was a Kiwi. The team. Question 6. Mateusz Majka is the GPVWC first Polish Formula Sprint 2 champion. That's false. That was also a champion. Name one of the 2 numbers of the GPVWC Academy team. Is 100 or 101. Which of these drivers did not reach 0 license points it was Danny van der Niet, who got a 3-race ban, but it was a direct one. He did not reach 7 points. Formula Sprint 2 Championships, a unique display in retro liveries in the Brazilian Grand Prix. Which other track had the honor of having mainly retro liveries? Was the British Grand Prix. And question 10 answer. Which of these drivers are not driven for KV86 Powerhouse ever? It was Lorenzo Eterovic. Before we go forward, a quick update on where the points stand before this round. One of the greatest joys is having to read the names of teams that you come up, including stuff like looking for a team 2025, 2 brain cells, which I think is an optimistic assessment. And okay, we have 3 teams tied at the top with 12 points after the first round, which is the 28th of August, Alternative Universe Super Venturi, and Netrax. And we have 2 teams behind them with just 1 point behind at 11, Cedric and New Site, please. Oh, is that you?
Yeah.
Well, you can answer your own question, would you? Before Menno collects all the papers. Yeah. There's an important moment that I want everybody in the room with. In the past, but we haven't done it in quite a while, we took a moment to honor individuals who have gone above and beyond for GPVWC, people whose impact has shaped our community in ways that words fail to capture. Tonight is my privilege to present the GPVWC Award of Distinction, a recognition reserved for those who have left an indelible mark of our community through the dedication, passion, and service. There's a big gap in the telephone. So I would like Chris Williamson and Menno Klont to come here to the stage with me. As this year we're presenting not 1, but 2 awards of distinction to 2 people that make it what it is. Say, got that win. Got the trophy. Chris and Menno have been part of GPVWC for well over a decade of growth, challenges, unforgettable memories. The roles within management are, nothing short of, I would say, more than essential. Unwavering commitment continues to set the standard for what it means to be part of the league. Without your effort, countless hours and hours and hours, your vision, your leadership, I think it would not be the league as we have it today. So, big round of applause again. It's no way to say thank you for everything that you've done, and obviously for, it's just incredible. It's just great. So thank you again. That's the calendar. Very good. Nice to see you. So,
home Grand Prix again.
I'm racing now.
all these races from Australia to Abu Dhabi. So we're going to go.
Why is Brazil not the last race anymore?
Abu Dhabi gives us lots of money to do this. We'll keep retaining the spring break and the summer break that work so well.
Belgium is
Well, can you fix the track with that?
DLC.
It's a little too so much choice on this stuff. Yeah, the DLC question was a question that was in the feedback survey, and I think we took an indication that, there were obviously different opinions, but, there was a strong case to introducing DLCs into this next. Plenty of racing. Lots of work also before then for the teams at higher ends of the roster. And talking about teams rosters, I think this is the moment that many people here, many people also at home, have been waiting for. It's the time to look at the teams that will make the 2025 grids in the 4 series of our league. So starting from Formula Sprint 2. Vincent, the moment to click again.
All teams are always instant we go team by team.
Wow. That's a historical name for those. Wait, no, sorry. Vincent? Okay, better. So congratulations for the teams that made it into the F. Moving on one step of the ladder to Formula Sprint 1. We have obviously 9 teams that competed in the series last year, and this is covered the final 6. Apex Grand Prix. 01 Esports.
Bias.
Nexium Pole Team. Overpower.gg. Team Iris. And Team Shiba. Further up to Superlight. 18 return from 2024. The final 7. Netrix Grand Prix. Alpha Delta Racing. Lunar. Team Rookie Monsters. KBAD6 Powerhouse. Optimal Esports. And Brand Grand Prix. Let's check Super League, will we? 9 teams returned to the grid from 2024, and the final 6. Green Stripes Racing, Stacks Racing, Road to Formula Racing, Spark Racing Team, Ballet Esports, and Red Archer ERT. Congratulations to all the team that made it, all the team that add the application. If you did not get your application accepted, keep trying, stay in the community. There will be slots opening and an opportunity to create a team. We can now gather the final papers for the quiz. Please gather all up and give them to Leno. We'll tally up the results. So while Menno tallies up the results and we find out who's gonna win the prizes, as always, we brought some stuff for you, so feel free to do so, like car keys or anything. But we've looked at the positives and negatives of this year. We looked at the calendar for next season and the teams that will be competing. And this takes us to the end of tonight's event and the start of Stefan McCready's event. Yes, you're so lucky you're good at what you're doing. Back to us. I want to take a moment to thank each one of you, both who joined us and those watching from home, because your presence means the world to us. Every year we do GPVWC Day away from Britain. I'm always, I won't say surprised, but very pleased to see so many people making the trek and coming to spend a couple of days with us, karting, having fun. It's a sign of the community, a sign that these people go beyond Simracing. To all of you here tonight, you've helped make this one of our best ever GPVWC days. So thank you for coming here. To everybody watching remotely, thank you as well for being part of this community. Even from afar, your passion and your support shine through. Today and yesterday and tomorrow has been about celebrating everything that makes GPVWC extraordinary. The talent on the track, the dedication behind the scenes, the unshakable sense of community that connects us all. As we look ahead to 2025, I encourage all of you to stay involved and keep even more involved, whether you're racing, supporting, managing, or simply cheering from the sidelines. There's a place for you in this family. Together, and only together, we can take this league to new heights, day after day, month after month, year after year. So thank you again for an unforgettable evening. Let's carry this energy forward into the next season, not this energy. For those heading home, safe travels. To our viewers, thank you for tuning in. It's an amazing 2025 for GPVWC. It's been a pleasure to have you. Thank you, Chris, Menno, Vincent, and everybody else who contributed to tonight. Good night. See you on the track. Yeah, who was the last one?
Not another one to show a video again.
Oh, interesting.
What I think is we gather for a picture everyone who got an award,
Yes,
and then together everyone.
that sounds like a plan. We have to recall the menu.
Yeah.
That's one guy.